Ladies and gentlemen, we come to you now live with a huge groundbreaking announcement regarding this year's WrestleMania. Over the past few months, there have been a number of injuries, leaving the TWFC roster more depleted than ever. Now, also over the past few months, we've been gearing up for some huge production changes here in the Wrestling Figure Cartel, where we will focus more on the extreme style matches, and we will focus more spotlight on the big main event caliber full-length style matches. With all of these factors in mind, we have made the decision that this year's WrestleMania will only feature a small handful of matches, but they will be the biggest full production matches we have ever produced on this channel. So ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to announce that in 21 nights, TWFC heads to Miami Beach, Florida for the 4th annual TWFC WrestleMania, with our huge doubleheader main event starting with the Royal Rumble winner Will Ospreay challenging for the IWGP and World Heavyweight Championships as he challenges Kazuchika Okada, and you know he'll be accompanied to the ring by his mouthpiece Don Callis. And then the match of the century, the American Nightmare challenges TWFC Undisputed Champion Jon Moxley in an anything goes death match. The stakes couldn't possibly get any higher, ladies and gentlemen. We expect this one to be one of the craziest matches in TWFC history. There is a possibility that a couple more matches will hit the undercard, but to kick off this new era of full production big time matches, we are going to solely focus on these two big main events that we believe will be
You're making a big mistake, Johnny. Are you sure you want to risk only having a few matches and hoping you get long classic encounters? Because I'm telling you now, you're going to disappoint the TWFC universe when the main event is a short, one-sided beatdown because Cody's not going to be able to live up to your unrealistic expectations.
Now, there's no doubt about it. You are one of the most dominant champions that we've ever had, and we don't really know what to do with you. Half of this decision is because you've injured so many of our top superstars around here. But we have sat back and watched Cody Rhodes overcome the odds here in TWFC since day one. So if anybody is going to push you to the limits and possibly take that championship, yes, we're confident in Cody Rhodes' abilities.
Is that right? Sounds to me like you got it all figured then, Johnny. Big extreme main event. The face of the company, the hero of pro wrestling, Cody Rhodes is going to save the day in dramatic fashion. Yet again, folks, that's wishful thinking. But in reality, you're looking at more of an end of an era for the main event scene here in TWFC. Because Cody Rhodes will never wrestle in a wrestling ring again after this, and there's nobody left to stop me.
I'll go ahead and start this off, Will, because truthfully, there's not a whole lot to say. Dating all the way back to your early days in Japan, you've always been a standout star. I'd go as far as to say you're one of the most impressive young athletes I've ever seen grace a professional wrestling ring. Hell, we've even done business together in the past. The problem for you is simple. As good as you've always been, you were unfortunate enough to be stuck in the same era as the Rainmaker. That's always been your biggest hurdle, hasn't it? A total of 7 times all across this globe, you've challenged Okada at various times throughout both of your careers, including just 5 months ago here in TWFC, and every single time the results were the same. You lose. Yet here we are, Will. There's never been a bigger spotlight placed upon the headlining matches at the biggest show of the year. The pressure is on, and as special as it is for you to finally get your very first WrestleMania main event, this is also Okada's first Mania period. Nothing has magically changed in the past 5 months. As good as you are, it's still not good enough to beat Okada. And after WrestleMania is all said and done, I'll look at you publicly and tell you, I told you so.
Everything Don Callis just said was true. Everything except for one thing. Because something has changed. You've always had my number, Okada. No matter how close I've come to finally beating you. You've always found a way to pull it out at the last minute, but now there's something obviously different about this specific matchup. I've continued to work hard and better my craft, while you've grown lazy and become dependent on your mouthpiece. I'm not even sure you can win on your own anymore, and I don't want a fluke win against this new softer version of the Rainmaker, bruv. I want to beat the real Okada, so I'm personally challenging you man to man for the respect of both of those championships. Make sure Don Callis stays out of the match, and let's do what put us on the map in Japan, stealing the show with a 5-star match. The choice is yours, mate. You only get one first WrestleMania main event. Will you prove you deserve it, or prove you're only here because of Baldy over there? Either way, the best man will win.
Well, Will Ospreay has laid the challenge right there. He wants the old Okada. He wants a fair, straight-up match. And it seems like Okada is on the same page. Oh, look at this. Well, Ospreay grabbed that belt for a second. There is tension there, ladies and gentlemen. I can't wait for this match at WrestleMania.
I don't like this, Cody. I don't understand why we couldn't have just stayed on the bus.
I just need to make sure that you two are safe, so I'm taking extra precautions. I'm going to sign this no contact order that includes my entire family, and then everything will go back to normal. Just stay in here with Libby, and I'll be right back. The door is secure. It'll be 10 minutes tops.
Alright, and that does it. And we want to personally wish you the best of luck in your WrestleMania match.
I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure this ends for good at Mania. But now that we've signed the no contact order, I'd like to speak with Moxley face-to-face, man-to-man, tonight.
Let's pump the brakes right there just a little bit. We still got to make sure that he signs his half of this for the protection order to be official. I don't know if...
Wait a minute, Johnny. Are you telling me Moxley hasn't already been here to sign this?
Cody, everything's fine. We were just going to wait till you left so then he...
Fuck! Brandy!
The hell was that all about?
Damn it, this is bad. I swear to God I'll kill this motherfucker.
It's okay, little baby. Your Uncle Moxley's got you.
John, I swear to God, if you laid one finger on either one...
Oh my God, Cody. He busted in and took her. I didn't know what to do.
Listen to me. Run as fast as you can and don't stop. Get to the bus and lock the doors. I'll be right behind you, I promise.
But Libby...
Just go. I got her.
I'm just gonna talk to Daddy for a minute, unless he does something stupid. I'd put that chair down if I were you, Cody. Not that I think you'd try anything with me holding your daughter or anything.
I'm putting it down. Just don't do anything stupid that neither of us will be able to get over.
I'm pretty sure we've already made it to that point, Cody. Don't take another fucking step.
Just don't hurt her.
You had every chance to ensure your family's safety by simply walking away and staying out of my business, but there's no risk you wouldn't take in order to play the hero one last time.
Listen, John.
Shut up! For once, shut your big egotistical mouth and listen. I'm not gonna hurt your baby, Cody. You are the one that's gonna hurt her more than anyone ever could when she grows up without a father because her dad was too stubborn to walk away when he had the chance. If you walk into WrestleMania, I can promise you that'll be your final match inside of a ring. I know you're not gonna surrender easy, but I won't hesitate to brutalize you in order to make you stay down. You talk about being in all these extreme matches in TWFC, but none of them compare to the living hell that's about to be unleashed on you at WrestleMania.
John, please, give her to me.
Consider this your final warning. Anytime I want to, I can get to you. Hold her close, Cody, while you still can.
It's okay, Libby. Daddy's here now. I'm gonna kill that motherfucker.
Guys, make sure you stay tuned, because right after I say what I'm going to say here, I'm going to make an announcement for an upcoming video where it can be really interactive. You can ask me questions, all that good stuff. But first, I want to say about this WrestleMania. not only do we got a little bit of real life situations going on, but we've been really gearing towards trying to just focus on the big matches, and everybody wants longer, more in-depth matches. Another thing is, if you've been a long-time follower or not, you'll know we do 2 WrestleManias a year, and we're in our quicker WrestleMania, right? Well, we're at the end of our long season, but right after this in 5 more months is WrestleMania in real life, and we'll do another WrestleMania anyway. So we'll probably have more matches on that one, but the main goal for this one is to pump out these really big, long, good matches. So that's why we're going in that direction with this year's WrestleMania, or this time's WrestleMania for that matter. But now for the announcement of what's coming up in a future video in the next week in celebration of our WrestleMania season. One of the next videos will be Ask Johnny Figs Anything. That's right, think of it as a press conference. There's so many questions that get asked, from how do you tape their hands? Where do you get your custom clothing? How do you do the voices? How do you make these certain knee pads and elbow pads? Or if you just want to talk about the Fed, or just anything you want to talk about, ask the questions down in the comments, and there will be a sit-down interview with the character, myself, Johnny Figs, where I answer all of those questions in an upcoming video. So go ahead and comment those questions. That video will be dropping sometime in the next few days. And we are on this road to WrestleMania. And believe me when I tell you, once again, with the plans that we got, this is going to be absolutely huge for this Fed. You asked for the longer, crazier matches, you're going to get them. We're going to finish building the stories to this one. And this might be something that changes the face and landscape of TWFC forever. The road to WrestleMania continues. Up next.